the first game is back, and it's still my least favorite part about this platinum. If you don't know, you have to kill almost every enemy in the game for them to get added to your journal, and you have to kill them multiple times over to fully complete their journal entry. And I made it about halfway through the journal at this point in the game, so after slapping New in the face, I got a trophy. I then went through the Mist. This is an area that never ends unless you solve its puzzle. Basically, you have to play some music and these little guys will show you the way out. But the farther you go, the worse it gets because these wraith enemies are all over the place and they steal your silk and they're just a pain in the ass to deal with. This is another area that I just did not like at all. It might actually be the worst in the game. I appreciate the gimmick, it's pretty cool, but it just doesn't work in my opinion. It's bad. But don't worry, it's okay because at the end is another top tier boss. This time it's Phantom. This boss immediately reminded me of both Hornet from the first game and Lace from this game. And that kind of makes sense actually because in lore Phantom is Lace's sibling, I believe. But this fight is very fast and I'd say it's probably the most difficult boss so far. This took me a solid 20 minutes to beat. Once you get her low, she just goes absolutely ballistic. I'm noticing a pattern with this game where most of the boss's movesets feel just way more intuitive than they were in the original Hollow Knight. Like in that game, a lot of bosses felt like they were kind of just doing random shit and running into you, and the best bosses in that game, being like Nightmare King Grim and Pure Vessel, feel like they came from this game. Because in Silksong, almost every boss so far feels like they're on that level, which is great. And Phantom is no exception. Great boss to end a terrible area. And it ends in the most anime way possible with Hornet parrying the last attack and then just sitting there and aura farming while Phantom fucking bleeds out. Cinema. This clears the path to one of the most rage-inducing areas of the game, Bile Water. The issue with this place is that everything poisons you, which prevents you from healing unless you cleanse yourself, and this is extremely frustrating to deal with. However, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but traversing this